How many people in here own a property in Johnson County, a rental? Okay, you need to be a part of our group, okay? The other day I just found the Articles of Incorporation for Landlords of Johnson County. They were written in 1975. So if you come to that group, you run into people that have owned properties for like literally 40 or 50 years. So if you want to know how to run rental properties in Johnson County, that's a place to be. So yeah, I'm here to talk about the mediation program. I have not been through it. All I know is what I've been told. It was started last year, September 1st. They tried a pilot program, so it was funded through the end of the year last year. And then this year it's been refunded, I believe, for the entirety of the year. But basically, for those of you that do Missouri properties and think evictions are terrible, in Kansas, they're actually not that bad. They're fairly cheap, they're fairly quick, they're very efficient in Johnson County, okay? So the mediation program is just one more little step to get through. And we met with Judge McEntee. He's the magistrate judge in Johnson County. And basically what the program is, and I think it happens on like Friday mornings at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. When you file an eviction in Johnson County, the first step they're going to tell you to do is they're going to offer for the tenant to go to mediation first. If you go to mediation and you work something out, and it's usually possession of the property, a payment plan, whatever that might be, then the terms are written up and they're held to those terms. If they don't, then they default and they automatically get the eviction. If you don't work something out in mediation, then you would go to the eviction a week later. And then I think the eviction takes like 2 weeks. So anyways, it's just one other step that they're trying. They don't want evictions on people's records. Our major issue with that has been, how do you protect the next landlord? If they have to go through mediation, you don't know they've been through that program, and you take that person on, you don't know that they just went through mediation. And so we're trying to keep that on the court's minds, that we would like some kind of record to help protect that next landlord. They've assured us that they will not allow repeat offenders multiple times. So if somebody goes through mediation and then 6 months later they're back in there and they're on record have gone through that, then they're not going to be allowed to go through mediation multiple times. So that's how they're going to protect that. It's kind of a one-time offer. Then once you do that, you can't just keep going through mediation again and again. So any other questions or anything?
I have the article that Julie sent out. So Julie is one of our attorneys at Mary. Let me have the mic.
I'll announce this real quick, since Julie's on the board. She's coming to Landlords of Johnson County May 1st. She's going to do a lease workshop. So bring your lease, and she's going to kind of go through everything that should be in there and what shouldn't be in there, and she'll even nitpick yours for you if you want. So she's a very good speaker, and if that doesn't draw a crowd, I don't know what will. So.
Yes, if you have a lease in Johnson County, or yeah, Julie is our go-to for anything landlord-tenant. I have talked to another association in Minnesota, Michigan, I don't know. They got the whole concept of mediation into their city as the landlord group, and they found it worked very well because they had very expensive, very hairy evictions, and that got them to their property a lot faster and a lot cheaper.
I think 90-some% have come to some kind of agreement that satisfied the tenant and also satisfied the landlord. And most of them are following through on that. So it's a very successful success rate. And most of us just want the property back. Right. So, yeah.